Welcome to part 4 of the Dumper Heartbreak Instagram Breakdown 2023. You already know. Now, before I begin, yes, I know. I'm sorry. It's been over a week and a half since I last uploaded. It's been a while. It's my part 3. It's, this video, part 4 is long overdue. Yes, I know. I'm sorry. I just haven't had the time. If it's not school, it's work. If it's not work, it's my other schedule, my other shit. It's not scheduled. It's fucking friends hitting me up to do random shit. Fucking my bad, y'all. All right. And if I do have a free day to do it, I'm just not feeling it. And I need to feel good to make these videos. Because if I'm not feeling good, if I'm not feeling to make the video, then the video's not gonna come out good. And I can't upload fucking subpar shit to this channel, bro. Because this shit's gonna blow up, bro. I can already fucking see it, bro. All right. Anyways, I'm rambling now. Apart from that, some of y'all might be looking at me right now a little different, bro. Like I can't pinpoint exactly what, but you look a little different. Now there's a simple answer to that. You already know. Check it out. I'll give y'all a little gander at it. You can nice and crisp. You already know. But yeah, that's basically it. Got the new hat. Damn. And I do need a haircut, so don't be judging me too hard. All right, I'm gonna get a fucking haircut, bro. Get the fuck off my dick. All right. Anyways, that's pretty much it. I'm rambling, so let's get into it. All right, let's get into it. So, in my last video, I'm pretty sure I left off where I was talking about how you should be working on yourself, doing things to improve you, your mental health, your physical health, in all aspects, in order to give yourself the highest probability, the highest chance of you re-attracting your ex. I also talked about how your ex will most likely stalk your profile, look at your social media, look at your stories, look at your posts, whatever it is. They will get curious, and they will get curious. By the way, they will do it, almost guaranteed that they will do those things, and might possibly even reach out to you. Okay, so in this video, I will go more into depth about why. For those of you wondering, for those of you who probably have in your mind this mindset or this pensamiento, right? That your ex is like a very prideful, proud person, that they would never do any of that. They will never reach out. They'll never look at your social media. They have an iron will, a cold heart, and they'll never do these things. All right. I'm here to tell you that that's all fucking bullshit, bro. All right. I'm gonna describe mostly two things. I have one on my board right here, and I'm gonna talk about another one verbally. The first one is a psychological effect that affects everyone. I don't give a fuck who you are, bro. No one is exempt from this. No one is safe from this. You, me, whoever, bro. Fucking Barack Obama, whoever the fuck, bro. Muhammad Ali, well, he's dead, but anyways, no one is exempt from this rule, all right? So, what is this effect? If y'all could please direct your attention to the board right here. Yes, I know. It's a lot. It's a lot to take in. Hello. So, it is called the fading affect bias. F.A.B for short. So what is the fading affect bias? Well, I'm glad you asked, my handsome subscriber. The definition. The fading affect bias is a psychological phenomenon in which memories associated with negative emotions tend to be forgotten more quickly than those associated with positive emotions. So, what the fuck does that mean? So, for those of y'all who have never picked up a book, let me break this shit down for y'all. This basically says that your memories with this person, right? You tend to forget the bad ones sooner than the good ones. Okay? So, let's say you had a not the best relationship. It wasn't a train wreck or a dumpster fire, but it wasn't the best, right? With this person, right? Over time, over time, you will tend to forget the bad qualities of this person and you will tend to remember the good ones. You'll forget about that one time that they yelled at you pretty hard and made you cry. And instead, you'll remember about that one time where you went to go get ice cream and you got some on your nose and they fucking took a napkin in there or whatever the fuck, bro, that happened, all right? You tend to forget the bad memories first over the good memories. So another example of this, like when people say, let's say you went on a camping trip to this one place, right? This one place that your family always goes to, right? This one year you go and you cut your foot on some glass in the river while you were crossing or you were in there, right? It hurt pretty bad and you were bleeding and you had to get the Band-Aids, you had to get the oxygenated water, the hydrogen peroxide or the fuck, whatever the fuck, bro. You had to get that shit wrapped up and it was pretty nasty, right? But then when you were, that was one of the trips where you went, right? Now, as the years go by, you're gonna remember, oh yeah, that one time that I cut my foot, it hurt pretty bad, but now I look back at it and I laugh, or it wasn't that bad, or you remember about the times where you went tubing down the river, where you went on the playground right there, where you had a bonfire and you stayed up until 3, 4 in the morning with your friends or your family just talking about life, whatever the fuck. You remember those moments as opposed to the bad ones. That's why when people go through heartbreaks or whatever, right? They say, oh yeah, when someone who you talk to someone who's accepted, who's overcome a heartbreak, they'll usually smile when they say it. They're like, oh yeah, that person. Yeah, I remember. It was a good time. Yeah, it sucked, but yeah, I'm grateful for the experience, right? They smile about it because they remember the good times. They don't remember the bad times, the times where they cuss each other out or whatever the fuck your relationship was, all right? That is the fading affect bias, and no one is exempt from this, all right? No one is exempt. Not even your ex. Not even your ex. Sorry, I'll come up here so the light doesn't... Whatever. Not even your ex is exempt from this law, bro. All right? Your ex will have these effects. Not soon, and not... I can't give you a time frame, because y'all are going to get married to these fucking numbers, and then the time's going to come. 3-4 months is going to come, and they're not going to hit you up or whatever the fuck. They're not looking at your stories, and you're going to feel sad all over again. So don't set your clock to these numbers. I'm going to take this shit off because it's just bothering me. But do not set your heart and your mind to these numbers, because when it happens, you're going to be disappointed when the person doesn't hit you up, okay? So that is the fading affect bias. You tend to remember the good memories as opposed to the bad memories. And just like you remember the good memories as opposed to the bad memories, the same thing happens to your ex. Time is going to go on. Time does its thing. They will forget the bad things about the relationship. They will most likely forget, not completely forget, but it'll pass their mind one of the big reasons why they left in the first place, because they'll remember the good times that they had with you. Okay? That is the fading affect bias. No one is safe. No one is exempt from this rule. Everyone has it. This does not even apply to relationships, like the example I gave about the camping, right? Or let's say you went to a roller coaster, right? Let's say you were on a roller coaster and you ate too much and you went on a roller coaster and you fucking puked your stomach out, right? And that shit was a horrible day that day, right? But now that you look back on it, like a few years later, right? You're like, oh yeah, that one time, yeah, I ate too much. Oh my God, that was so dumb, blah, blah, blah. You smile and you remember the good times. Even though that time sucked and you hated it that day, later on, the bad memories fade and the good memories stay. Okay? So like I said, your ex is not exempt from this, and this will help you. This will help you if you're doing the right steps. If you're watching my fucking videos and you're doing the right steps, this will move you in the right direction if you want to re-attract your ex. Now, another thing that comes into play that I described, right? I described that. Let me move that shit over there. Oh, sorry. One more thing. This fading effect bias, this does not have a set time frame, but it is most pronounced. Let me just bring this in here. Fuck, bro. Let me turn off this light real quick. The fading affect bias will come into effect most of the time. Not, I can't even say most of the time. Sometimes, bro. Don't get married to these fucking numbers, bro. All right. 3 months, 6 months, and up to 4.5 years. Isn't that shit crazy, bro? That shit's crazy. That means 4.5 years later, they will still be remembering the relationship. Some people, depends on the attachment that you had, whatever the fuck, right? Y'all already know. But depending on the attachment you had to the person, they will still be remembering these things, and the fading affect bias will be taking effect during this whole time, in 3 months and 6 months, and even 4.5 years. At that 4.5 years mark, I am betting money that they probably won't even remember a lot of the bad things that made them leave in the first place. So just remember the good times that they had you to, that one time that they shared with you when you went to the beach and you were walking fucking barefoot in the middle of the night, with the moonlight hitting you, fucking candlelit fucking walk, whatever the fuck, bro. All right, that's what you and they will be remembering. Okay, so that's, now we can conclude that part of this video and we can get on to the next part. Okay, so now we move on to the second part of this video. The second effect that most likely and will take effect, not just in you, but in your ex, mostly your ex. The grass is greener syndrome. All right? Y'all have heard the grass is greener. Grass is greener. Is the grass greener on the side? That's what your ex needs to figure out. That is the grass is greener syndrome. Now, I know y'all have heard the phrase, if you love something, let it go. Your ex has basically told you, I've already repeated this shit, but your ex has basically said they don't want to be with you. They are not happy in the relationship. They're not happy in the situation, and they would rather be alone, not with you. I don't care what excuse they gave you. Sometimes, most of the time, it could be true, but I'll get into a little bit more. But most of the time, it's a lie sprinkled in with a bit of the truth. That's what most breakups, dumpers will do. Okay, and it's not to be fucked up, and it's not to lie to you. It's to protect you and keep you from hurting you more than they're already doing. Okay. So if you love something, let it go. Your ex told you, I'm not happy. This isn't working. I need to find myself. I need to whatever the fuck. Y'all already know the fucking excuses, bro. It's not you, it's me. I don't have time. I need to focus on my career. Whatever the fuck it is, right? For example, let's say I just need to find myself. I'm not happy in this relationship. I'm not happy with my life right now. The with you is silent. I need y'all to understand that. The with you is silent. I'm not happy in this situation with you. I'm not happy with my current life with you. Right? When you go up to a baddie, right? Or whatever, right? What do they say? Oh, I got a boyfriend. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm not interested. Or whatever the fuck, right? I'm just not ready for a relationship. With you. Because if you're the right guy, if you're the right girl, anyone will be open to a relationship. Can almost guarantee it. Almost anyone. Not everyone, right? Can't generalize. Because the all police will fucking get in here. Anyways. The with you is silent, okay? I'm not ready for a relationship with you. It's not you, it's me. But it is you. Whatever the fuck. Y'all need to understand that. So if you love something, you need let it go. Let it go. They basically said, I'm not happy with you. The with you is silent, like y'all have heard. You need to let them go. Like I've said, begging and pleading isn't going to do shit, bro. Begging and pleading is going to turn them off, and begging and pleading is going to make them run even faster than they were already doing. If there was even a slight chance of them trying to get back with you, you just killed it by doing that shit, okay? When your ex breaks up with you, they do not want to get back with you. They do not want to get back with you in that moment, in that instant. They are not thinking of getting back with you. Like, I need y'all to understand. Most of y'all have probably this bad picture of your ex, that they're this heartless person, blah, 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 right? Y'all need to understand that breaking up with someone is not easy. It's not an easy and it's not a fun thing to do. You're basically ruining, depending on the attachment, right? You're basically ruining someone's life. You're ending a relationship that otherwise would have been happy and healthy for them, but not for you, right? So you all need to understand it. Breaking up with someone is not easy. Me personally, I would rather be broken up with than do the breaking up with. I would rather be the dumpy than be the dumper. Okay? It's much easier to be broken up with than actually do the breaking up with. All right, I need y'all to understand this. So your ex, it took them a while. They didn't just wake up one day and say, "Yeah, I'm not happy." They evaluated their situation, thought about shit, right? They said, "Am I really happy here?" And then they had to plan it out. They had to think in their mind a bunch of scenarios. How am I gonna say? What words do I use? I have to do it this day after she's done with work, so that way she's done with her day and she doesn't have anything else. Or maybe I could do it on a Friday, or maybe I should do it on a Monday. I should do it on a Friday so it doesn't. If I do it on a Monday, it's gonna ruin her week. Blah blah blah. You see all this shit that goes into it. They have to be very careful about what, how, and what they say in the moment. So I need you to understand, breaking up with someone isn't easy. Your ex breaking up with you, that was not easy for them. Okay, so they spent all this time building up to this moment, right? So when they break up with you, they're not thinking, they've already like done all this hard work. It's like a presentation, bro. Like, let's say you've spent a week working on a presentation for your school that you needed to give in front of a big audience, right? What is the first thing that you feel once it's over? Relieved, bro. You're relaxed. You're relieved. Finally, it's over. That is what your ex is thinking. Finally, it's over. Not over the relationship, but finally, I did what I had to do. It hurt, and I know I was doing something bad, but it's over now. And because of that feeling, they're not trying to get back with you in that moment. You need to accept that they're not trying to get back with you. Okay. Now that I have explained that part to you, we can get to the second part of the quote. If you love something, let it go. Right? You need to let your ex go. If they come back, they're yours. If they don't, they never were. That's the quote. Y'all have heard it, and this is exactly what it is, okay? So now, the second part of the quote. Let me get into the grass is greener syndrome, okay? The grass is greener, right? Is the grass really greener on the other side? You need to let your ex go. Let them live their fucking life, bro, and you live yours, okay? Because look, this is what's gonna happen. Your ex, depending on the person, whatever, the person they are, they're probably gonna go, right? They're gonna go outside, they're gonna talk to new people, they're gonna have new friends, whatever the fuck, right? They might even meet someone new, okay? It's a hard truth, but that's what's gonna fucking happen, okay? They might even meet someone new. Now, the grass is greener syndrome. This is when it comes into effect. They're going to start, let's say they do meet a person, right? They're going to start talking to the person. They're going to start hanging out with them. They're going to start doing all these, doing all this shit with them, just being a part of their life, right? And that's when it comes into effect. Depending on the person, right? If they're not what they like them to be. So like, let's say there was like, you just could talk to them. You knew how to handle them. You knew how to get to them. You know how to explain to them. You know how to talk. You knew how to talk to them with words of kindness. You knew their love language, right? This person, quite possibly, more than likely, right? This person does not know them like you know them, okay? So what's going to end up happening is this person, the more they get to know them, the more they realize this person isn't like the last person. This person doesn't have their way of thinking. This person doesn't talk to me the same way. This person, blah, blah, blah. They're going to be reminded of everything that they're not of you. That is it. And that's when they start missing you. Wow. I tried it with this one person and it didn't work out. Maybe I did have it good with so-and-so. Maybe I did make a mistake, right? But that shit is never gonna happen if you never learn to let go, right? Your ex can come back to you willingly. You cannot force someone to come back with you. If you're forcing someone to come back to you, like, bro, like that's just on another whole fucking level, bro. Like you're forcing someone to be with you, bro. Like, come on. Okay. Anyways, your ex has to come back to you willingly for you to be back together in a happy, healthy relationship and live happily ever after. They have to do it willingly. They will not do it willingly if you're forcing them or trying to coerce them or make them feel bad for you, okay? Because that's what a lot of people do, right? Like I said, you post on your story, you cry, you beg, blah blah blah. You're seeking pity, you're seeking sadness, and you're seeking sympathy from the person. So you think in your mind when you post all that shit, right, about how I'm so miserable, fuck love, blah blah blah. This I gave my heart to everything. You think that by them looking at that shit, that's just gonna re-attract them? You think that like when they look at that, it's gonna re-attract them? Fuck no, bro. Hell no. Okay. You have to learn to let go and let them live their life. If you don't let them live their life, they're never gonna experience the grass is greener syndrome. They're never gonna experience if what they have with this person is better or not. And most of the time it's not, because most of the time they're looking for something quick. Right? The rebounds. This is where the rebounds come in. They're just looking for a girl that looks semi-attractive or is attractive, but then when they get to know them, they're just everything that you are not. And they're everything you're not, and they realize it, and that's what makes them miss you. They will never realize this, and they will never miss you willingly if you're down their throat or just constantly fucking hitting them up and not letting them live their life, right? During this moment, they have to go out and live their life and do what the fuck they want, right? Talk to whoever the fuck they want, and you need to sit your ass fucking down, watch my fucking videos, and understand what you're feeling and what you're going through to overcome it and re-attract the person if that's what you want. If that's what you want, okay? That is the grass is greener syndrome. You need to let someone go on the other side of the fence to see if the grass is really greener, okay? And this is just it's another phenomenon, right? So I need y'all to understand that the person might not come back. Y'all need to understand this is reality. This is reality. If they hop the fence and the grass really is greener on the other side, then they're just going to stay there. It's just human nature, bro. Like, if you got it good right there, why the fuck are you going to go back to where you were sad and miserable? You broke up with them in the first place because of that, because you were sad. They weren't giving you what you wanted or whatever the fuck, you know. If you're a guy, if you see my video, you already know why the fuck she left you, bro. But you have to understand, they will never miss you willingly, whatever the fuck, bro. You already know what the fuck I'm trying to say. They will never experience on their own, by their own accord, their own consciousness, to miss you if you don't let them go and let them live their life. So that's what you have to do. It sucks and it's a bitch, but that's what you have to do. You begging them and pleading and seeking sympathy is not going to do shit. It's only going to make you and them feel worse, and it's going to tear y'all even farther apart than what you already are, okay? You cannot force this person to come back with you out of sympathy, out of pity. You cannot make this person feel so bad that they want to come back to you, because that's not how attraction works. They need to feel attracted to you to come back to you in the first place. They will not feel attracted to you unless they miss you. And they will not miss you unless you give them the chance to. Do y'all understand that? Do y'all grasp that? Okay? This person will never miss you. This person will never think about you unless you give them the chance to. If they never meet anyone new, if they don't go out and see what other things are out there, they're never gonna figure out if they had it better or worse with you. Okay, depending on how you were in the relationship, if you were a bad person in the relationship, then it's good that they left, because now they'll find someone better than you. If you were a great person and you were very attentive to your partner, then they'll realize that when they go out and they find someone that's not you. Okay. Yo quiero que te vayas por el mundo y quiero que conozcas mucha gente. Yo quiero que te besen otros labios para que me compares hoy como siempre. That is a quote from a song from the 60s. What I'm saying right now, this is nothing new. This is nothing groundbreaking, revolutionary shit that I'm saying, bro. It's been out there. Songs This is the message in songs. What does a quote say? It's saying that I want you to go out into the world. I want you to meet new people. I want you to kiss other people so you can compare me now and forever. So when this person goes out into the world and they're meeting new people, they're constantly gonna be comparing you to this new person. Is this person better or worse? Okay, but they will never figure that out if you don't let them go and let them experience it for themselves. Okay? So stop crying. Well, you can cry if you want to, but I'm saying it like figuratively. Stop trying to beg. Stop trying to seek sympathy out of them. Like I said, the biggest mistakes, you're not going to talk to your friends about your negative emotions, okay? Towards them. You're not gonna talk, because what if you get back with them? Like I said in my other video, let's say you were talking shit about the person that left you, and now you're to your friends, and now you're back with them. Like, come on, bro. What kind of hypocritical bullshit is that, bro? All right. So, like I said, give them the chance to miss you. Give them the chance, okay? And be prepared. Be prepared for the fact, the reality of them possibly not coming back. Okay? This is reality. This is the world we live in. The shit is not always fucking sunshines and rainbows. It's almost never, or I can't say almost never, but it's never guaranteed a happily ever after. This is life. This is the life we live. You accept it. This experience will make you stronger as a person. Okay, so give them the chance to miss you. So that's pretty much it for that. I never finished the whole thing, right? So if now that you know how this shit works, right? We've gone through the stages, right? Shock, denial, anger, bargaining, depression, whatever the fuck. Y'all already know the stages, right? The upturn. Y'all, this is what we've been talking about. Now that y'all understand, right? And if you hopefully make it to the end, the acceptance stage, you are at the end of the acceptance. You realize, they're not here, or if they are, then, you hit them up, or they hit you up, I should say. You've accepted. If you're not with them, then you're not getting back together, and that's okay. You are at the end. You survived. You did not fucking die, okay? Like you thought you would, because I know a lot of y'all, I don't know, I'm going to make it through this. My heart, it just feels like it's going to burst out my chest. I'm just going to fucking die. Just leave me here. Bury me in my tomb right now. My life is over, bro. No, it's not, okay? You are young. You will find someone else. There are plenty of fish in the sea. If the last person didn't know how to value you, the next person will. And you now, by experiencing this heartbreak and listening and knowing what the fuck is happening, you are now that much smarter and stronger for your next relationship. Now you know what not to do, how to not over pursue, how to not over give, right? To be a little smarter, to be whatever the fuck you fucked up in your last relationship, not to do it again, okay? So if anything, you are a better and stronger person now because of what you've experienced, right? If you're going through a heartbreak, this is a test from the universe or God, whatever the fuck you believe in, and this is for character development, bro. This is you're the main story, bro, and this is what's gonna fucking elevate you up there, bro. I'm grateful for having my heart broken at a young age, so I don't have to go through this shit later on in my life, where it'll quite possibly like fuck me up even more. Like, let's say you're a 27-year-old. I'm just rambling at this point, but let's say you're a 27-year-old who's never experienced a heartbreak. At that point, 27 years old, you're probably in a good spot in your career, probably taking off or whatever the fuck, right? And let's say you experience heartbreak at 27 years old. How much is that going to fuck you up as a 27-year-old person who has your life together? You'd probably have to take about like a week off, 2 weeks, whatever, depending on you're going to feel like shit. You're not going to want to do anything with your life, as opposed to, let's say, a 16-year-old who got their heart broken. Bro, 16-year-olds, all you got to do worry about is school, and that's pretty much it, bro. It's pretty much it for a 16-year-old. You can literally just stay inside and eat fucking tubs of ice cream and just cry your heart away as a 16-year-old. But that shit is much worse as an older adult. So I feel like it's a good thing to go through a heartbreak, to go through tough times in life at a young age, so that as time goes on, you are a better and stronger person for it, and you are that much more mature and knowledgeable about the situation. Okay, so that's pretty much it for me. Thank you if you watch it to the end of this video. This is very important stuff, so I hope that you guys took something from this and learned this, and will apply this to your own thoughts and pensamientos, right? So you don't fuck yourself up if you're going through a heartbreak and you want to reattract your ex. Okay, so that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching. Again, like, subscribe. If you got a suggestion for a video, drop it down in the comments, DM me. You already know what the fuck going on, bro. So that's it for me. Thank you, good night, and I will see y'all in the next video. I'm out.